Hey guys, it's Matt Schneider here. Just want to highlight really quick some of the key points I learned from Ray Higdon's $1 billion earner interview with Russ Whitney. And here we go. Let's roll through this. All right. One thing that Ray says all the time is you have your biggest breakthrough preceded by your biggest breakdown. So what that means is when things are at its worst, its toughest, keep going because you're about to have a giant breakthrough. And basically, the interesting thing here is that Russ Whitney confirmed all this and made several examples of how things just totally fell apart, but then was followed by even greater success because he kept going. And another point he made was, like when you start something big, it takes like 4 to 5 years of hard work of just like failure, gut wrenching hard work, and just expect to take 4 or 5 years to even remotely think about getting success in a serious endeavor. And so if it's worth doing, it's worth sticking to, right? Another point he made was to get the life of struggle, and after the struggle comes success. He talked a lot about that. And he also, made the point you got to build your spiritual and business muscles. Find your purpose spiritually and business wise. They're both interconnected. So if you think they're not, then maybe that's why you're having struggle. So let's roll on to the next highlights here. There it goes. All right. One of the cool things Ray said, in his opening monologue was that, when in 2008, 2009, when he was, in depression from losing all his real estate, holdings. He was in foreclosure on 8 different properties, including one personal property, which would mean his house. So he had a successful real estate business that just fell apart when the economy crashed, and he was pretty bummed out about it. And he would sit around and just wish for a wizard or a magician or something to, just magically fix everything. And then he realized that he was the wizard and that he had the power to change his life. And, the rest is history. That was like 4 years ago, maybe 5 now, but, very quickly he became the top earner in his MLM company. And another interesting point Ray made was that he left corporate America 10 years ago after reading Russ Whitney's book, Build Your Wealth, by Russ Whitney, right? So he said that book is what inspired him to leave corporate America and go into real estate. He's never been back to a job, since, except for maybe, I think he might have been part-time or something like that in 2008, but maybe not. I'm not sure. I'll ask him when I see him. So, and he thought it was pretty cool that, 10 years later, after reading that book, how it changed his life, now he's actually interviewing him, which is totally awesome, to interview, a billionaire, much less the billionaire whose book inspired you to, step out of your comfort zone and, just go achieve so much, And really, if you listening to Russ Whitney and Ray talk about their struggles, they both kind of sound, a similar pattern. Not the same things happen, but a similar pattern. And having followed Ray for about a year now, anytime I'm struggling, I start to get excited because I realized that, when there's a struggle, once you get past it, there's tremendous growth, and that's when the good things happen. So you got to embrace your struggles. That's probably the biggest takeaway I got there, is to just never lose focus at the when the trials and challenges come. That means you're close, and don't give up. Solidify your will. Keep going, never stop, never give up, and you're gonna make it. Okay, I know you will. And a book I'm getting ready to jump on Amazon right after I get done, and this is uploading to YouTube and Vimeo. Um, Russ Whitney's new book, Inner Voice, goes really deep into a lot of this stuff, a lot deeper than he could on a 1 hour webinar. And I've just heard this book is absolutely amazing, so I can't wait to get it. So, and I suggest you do too, just based on this, 1 hour webinar I sat through and listened to it. The guy's amazing. I wish I'd read his book in 2004. Maybe I might be like Ray Higdon, by now. So we'll see what it's like in another 10 years. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. So in the meantime, if you get the book or not, you can head over to my website, and I'm going to give you a free MP3 to reprogram self-defeating mental talk. Okay, it's going to help you break through some of this procrastination and things that may be holding you back from your success, and it's going to help you unlock your inner genius, right? So if you want to do more, be more, and achieve more, my MP3 can help you do that. So, I really hope you download that and check it out, and then you'll be on my email list, and I'm going to give you some more stuff. So, be looking for that in the next 3 or 4 weeks. I'm gonna take it up a level, and really uh, take these mind-changing MP3s to another level. So, this is my first one I did. Well, not my first one, but the first one I've shared. But it's the first one I really spent a lot of time on. But the next one's gonna be another level higher, and it's gonna be awesome. So, with that being said, head over to Follow Success Now. On every page, you should see an opt-in box. If you're on mobile, you may need to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you'll see the opt-in box to get your free MP3. Opt in the email, double opt in, and then you'll get a follow-up email with the PDF or the link to the MP3. So if you have any problems with that, hit me up on Facebook, or leave a message on the blog, and in the comments, and I'll get it. I'll make sure you get it. I'll get it to you. Well, with that, we're going a little long. So to your abundance, and I'll talk to you next time.